Good morning, students. This is second video of this day, chapter 1, reproduction in organisms. In first video we have completed fission. Then what is fission we have completed. Then types of fission we have started binary fission. In that binary fission we have seen what is binary fission, and also we have seen examples of binary fissions. Karyokinesis means the nucleus divides repeatedly, that is because of karyokinesis. Cytokinesis means divisions of cytoplasm, we call as a cytokinesis. In that binary fissions we have seen four types. In that four types we have completed simple irregular binary fissions. Just again we'll recall what is simple binary fissions. This is the examples of amoeba. In simple binary fissions, it is irregular shape. It is a irregular shape. The amoeba what you are seeing is the one parent amoeba, the first one. Can you see the parts in that one? Nucleus, then contractile vacuoles, then cytoplasms, then cell membrane. So these are the parts of presence in the amoeba. That is a parent amoeba. The contractile vacuole ceases to stop functions. So this is a contractile vacuole. This vacuole ceases to stop functions. Cease means stop. That is how they say. Cease to function. Cease means stop functioning of, and they disappear. The nucleoli disintegrate and the nucleus divides mitotically. Here, the nucleoli disintegrate. Disintegrate or disappear. They just degenerate. That is because they disintegrate. They destroy. And the nucleus divides mitotically. The cell then constricts. Constrict means just in the middle they started to wrinkle or they short. That is they say as a constricts in the middle. So the cytoplasm divides and forms two daughter cells. So this is the simple binary fissions example in amoeba. The next one is the one transfer binary fission. In binary fission, there are four types of binary fissions. Are there simple irregular binary fission we have seen. Then second one, transfer binary fission. The examples of transfer binary fission is the one paramecium and planaria. Paramecium and planaria. So this is the image of paramecium. Here you can find the parts of the paramecium: macronucleus, micronucleus, then gullet, then oral grooves. All the parts can be found in this one. Here, this one, the plane of divisions runs along the transfer axis of the individuals. Here, this is the one paramecium, the plane of divisions, which means plane means what? The divisions, that's it, the crossing of, just draw one line, that's it, a plane of divisions run along the transfer axis of the individuals. In paramecium, the micro and macronucleus are there. The micronucleus just divides by amitosis. They'll ask you one word as well as a assertion and reason also they'll ask you. Macronucleus just they divide a mitosis, whereas micronucleus divides by mitosis. Here, this is what the transfer of binary fission. A single parent body of the paramecium just divide and just constrict in the middle, and micro and macronucleus also just divide, and that membrane, cell membranes, and the membranes of that organism just divide into two. Okay, they become as a two daughter individuals of paramecium. The next one is the one longitudinal binary fission. Next one is the one longitudinal binary fissions. Now this is a image of examples of that longitudinal binary fission is the one Vorticella and Euglena. I will show you this. This is the image of Euglena. You can find this one in your picture itself, in your book itself. We'll see the parts of euglena. The chromosomes are there, nucleoli are there, nucleus are there. The nucleus and cytoplasm divides in the longitudinal axis of the organisms. Longitudinal, the center lines. Okay, in flagellates, so this is the one string-like structure, that is we call as a flagellate. In flagellates, the flagellum retained usually by one daughter cells. While they undergo for the longitudinal binary fission, the flagellate, they remain in only one body of the organisms. Whereas another one, the basal granules is just divided into two, and other new basal granules forms a flagellum in the other daughter cells. Once they divide the body, means the basal granules also, they just divide. From the basal granules, the flagellum, one more flagellum will exist, will arise of the other individuals. That is because of longitudinal binary fissions. Longitudinal, can you see here? This is the one. Longitudinal, just divide that organisms. This is the euglena, examples of euglena. I will show you the Vorticella also. So here, this is what we call as a Vorticella. This is the organisms of the Vorticella, and they also undergo for the longitudinal binary fission. The parts what you are seeing as the one disc shape, grooves, and food balls, food eating one, that is this is a food balls, and contractile vacuoles, macronucleus, micronucleus. They also undergo for the longitudinal binary fissions. It's not, this image is not there in your book. If you want to copy, you can copy it in your textbook. The next one is the one oblique binary fissions. So oblique binary fissions. Here, examples of oblique binary fission is the one Serratium. Which one is the one? Serratium. I'll show you the picture of the Serratium. Yeah, this is the image of Serratium. Serratium, you say. The Serratium, the plane of divisions is oblique. It is seen in dinoflagellates. They belongs to species of Protista. Yeah, this is we call as a Serratium. The plane of divisions is oblique. So the image what you are seeing is called as a Serratium. So these are the pictures you can find. This also is not there in your book. If you want to draw, you can draw this picture in your textbook. Okay. So today we have seen the binary fissions and types of binary fissions. The 4 types of binary fission we have seen: simple, irregular binary fission, transfer binary fissions. I'll show you. These are the binary fissions. Simple, irregular binary fission we have seen, transfer binary fission we have seen, longitudinal binary fission we have seen, oblique binary fissions we have seen. Just learn this questions, very very important one. They'll ask you explain binary fissions, and as type means you have to draw and learn the explanations. Okay, students, if you don't understand any concept, you can contact me through WhatsApp. You have to write all the questions what I give regarding zoology subjects. You have to allot one new note, unruled note. You have to write in that question answer, and you have to send to my WhatsApp number. Okay, bye. Take care. Okay, we'll continue one more topic here. We'll continue one more topic here. Next topic is the one multiple fission. Next topic is the one multiple fission. In multiple fission, we can give one more examples in multiple fissions. Amoeba here, and this is the amoeba structure. If you see the amoeba, the parent body divides into many similar daughter cells. The parent body divides many similar daughter cells simultaneously. There are 3 steps or other in the multiple fissions of the amoeba. First step, the nucleus divides repeatedly without the divisions of cytoplasms. Can you see here? There are 3 types of layers or just surround the amoeba. The three layers, they form one structure we call as a cyst. Inside the three layers, you can find nucleus and dot like structure, that is we call as cytoplasm. So for that is the first step. The nucleus divides repeatedly without divisions of cytoplasms. Then second stage, the cytoplasm divide into many parts as the nuclei. So here the cytoplasms just the divides. The cytoplasms divides many parts of the nuclei. First step, what they say, the nucleus divides repeatedly without divisions of cytoplasm. Here first, the nucleus alone they divides. The cytoplasm they don't divide. Then second stage, the cytoplasms divides. Second stage, the cytoplasm divide into many parts of the nuclei. The third one, each cytoplasms here. So here this is what each cytoplasms encircles one daughter nucleus. One daughter nucleus. Okay, so here as you have seen, the many nucleus are just separated, divided, and cytoplasm also divided, separated. That cytoplasm just encircle means the surrounds, the cytoplasm surrounds in each nuclei. And thus the results of formations of many smaller individuals from a single parent. This is the multiple fission seen in amoeba. Multiple fission seen in amoeba. There is one more multiple fission seen in Vorticella. There is one more multiple fission seen in Vorticella. That picture only I already shown you here. This is the structure of Vorticella. This is the structure of Vorticella. Here the plasma, the multiple fissions. If multiple fission, not plasmodium, here Vorticella. If multiple fission produces 4 or many daughter individuals by equal cell divisions. Okay, in case in multiple fission produces 4. Okay, multiple fission. If multiple fission produces 4 or many daughter individuals by equal cell divisions, and the young ones do not separate until the process is complete. Here you should notice one thing. If multiple fissions produce 4 or many daughter individuals, okay, in multiple animals, if they produce multiple cells animals, if they produce 4 or many daughter cells by equal cell division, that is the first point. Second point, they do not separate until this process is complete. So this division is called as a repeated fissions. This division is called as a repeated divisions. Okay, this multiple fission, they divide 4 or many, that is they say as a multiple fissions. And until this process gets over, the young ones, that 4 individuals, they do not separate. That is we call as a repeated fission. That is we call as a repeated fission 1. Okay, just you can go through this multiple fission. The next in multiple fissions, plasmodium. Multiple fission in plasmodium. This plasmodium we'll see in the next class. Just go through. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, bye, take care.